Hello game developers, and welcome to another tutorial. So today we are doing an end screen. So last time we did the main menu, which turned out pretty good. So now we can just duplicate this scene, and then we can just base the windscreen off of this. So let's just duplicate the scene. So select the scene and press Ctrl D. Double click on the new scene, right click, and we want to rename it to windscreen. Okay, so now we just have to find a way to actually get to the windscreen once all the waves are over. So first of all, we have to open up File, then Build Settings, then press Add Open Scene. And there we go. So I'm going to go back to our main scene. Then in our enemy spawner, I want to double click on the script to open it up in Visual Studio. And here it is. So if you, for some reason, have light mode on Visual Studio on, so if this is all white and ugly looking, in my opinion, I believe you can go to Tools, Options, go to General, then select Dark Scene, then press OK. And that should switch you over to a nicer looking scene. Okay, so now let's make a new variable at the top. So we're gonna add a little bit of a space. So we have to add a space. We have to we want a public float. Actually, let's make this public int max waves. And there we go. So all this space does is it says what it means. It just adds space between these two variables. There we go. See how it adds some space between time between waves and max waves. Well, that is what we want. So max waves. So I have 1, 2, 3 waves right now. So I'll set that max wave to 3. I'm gonna go back into our script, and what I'll say. Let's see, where do I want to put this? Here we go. So if next wave plus 1 is greater than wavelength minus 1, we can just say, actually, we do not need this variable up here. I also came up here for another reason. At the top, we have to make a new namespace. So it says using Unity Engine .scene management. So now, so what this up here is saying is when all the waves are finished, so next wave plus 1 is greater than waves.length minus 1. Then, so that is when all the waves are over. So then we can say scene manager.load scene windscreen. And that is it. It should be working now. In 4 minutes. So now if we just press play, and if we get through all 3 waves, it should just change the windscreen. It's gonna be audio. Okay, here we go. 1. Hold on, I just wanna see the waves. Okay. So there should be 5 enemies in this wave. So I'm gonna go plus fire rate, of course, because why not? Okay, that's the first wave done. Oh, got hit. Uh-oh. And then the next episode will be the second to last one. We will add a health bar, and also it will say the cost amount for the upgrades. Oh, sorry, that was just some lag. Sorry. Okay, cool. I think we're on the last wave now. And of course, you can add more waves. Okay, cool. I think there's 3 more left. And you definitely want to have some variation in the waves. Unlike me right now, because all I did. And there we go. We are now in the windscreen. Good. So now the last thing that we want to do in Visual Studio is we just want to set cursor.visible equal to true. And cursor dot lock state is equal to cursor lock mode dot none. We just want to move this above there. And there we go. That's it. Now all we have to do is make the windscreen work, of course. Okay. So let's go back into Unity. Okay, now let's double click on the windscreen to open it up. And then, let's see. Let's open up UI, main, and I want to change the title to You win! Wow, it's a big achievement. Okay, cool. So then for these buttons, we can have the restart button, a quit button, and then a menu button. First, for the restart button, I want text to say restart. I want to duplicate this button, and I want this button to say menu button, and the button text to say menu. Then go into the scene, and I'll drag the quit button down, the menu button down, and that looks great. So now, I just want to drag the restart button aside, like that. Oh, that's my dog. Okay, so now, for the restart button, I believe we already have a function for this in the game manager. So, click on the function, hover over game manager, and I want restart button. And there we go, we're already one button away from almost finishing this game. Then I want to go to the menu button. I do not believe we have a function for this. No, we do not. So let's just make that real quick. So let's go into the game manager script. And then what we can say is let's go all the way down here. Let's do it right here. I want a public void menu button, and all this button will do is say scene manager dot load scene main menu. Save that script by Control S. Go into Unity, and then when that compiles, go to the menu button. Scroll down to the function, and for the function I want to select menu button, and that should be it. Okay, let's test this. If I do restart, oh, we don't want to reload this scene, we want to change it to, okay, yeah, menu scene works. Okay, cool. So the only issue that I have to fix is the restart button, because we don't actually want the scene to reload. So we can actually switch out the restart function for the play button function. So now if we press play, when I press restart, oh, that's right. So actually, with the play button function, instead of saying this one thing, I want to say, main menu, I want to load the main scene. And now, that should be working. Okay, let's let that compile. Now, when I press restart, the game should fully restart. Restart, and there we go. So, now let's just test this game. So for the sake of this, I just want to set the wave size to 1, just so it speeds things up. Okay, so now let's press play. Press play. Okay, that's 1. There's 5 in total. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So now it should check, and there we go. You win, and the cursor shows again. And there we go, and that is it. Next time we will be adding a health bar, then we will post the game. So that's very cool. I hope you have enjoyed. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, and see you in the next one.